Hi there. If you found this video, then you're probably making your way through my Better Cycles by the Forkful ebook. Thanks for reading. I hope you're finding it helpful. In our first supplemental video, I'm going to go through the blood sugar graphs on page 31 with you. So as you can see for the first graph, we're looking at a stable insulin response, and the curve of that line is gradual. It's gently rising and falling through the day, but always staying within the ideal range. The stability of this blood sugar trend is what helps us feel full for 3 to 4 hours in between meals and keeps you from feeling those distracting, uncomfortable symptoms of a blood sugar spike or crash. If you need a reminder for what those symptoms are, you can check on page 32. Now, as we look at the meals on this graph, I focused on protein at each meal, particularly breakfast, and then a sizable portion of veggies as well. Sit tight just a bit longer. We're going to get into how you can build blood sugar balancing meals as well. That's coming up on pages 36 to 38. Now, our second graph with the dysregulated response is far more dramatic. Let's say this is my own blood glucose values for the day. So, wow, I had a terrible night of sleep and I wake up exhausted. I'm going to drink a cup of coffee, probably while I'm getting the kids dressed and ready for the day off to school. And now it's been 2 hours since I woke up before I've had time to eat my own breakfast. And that whole time, my blood glucose values were falling. That makes me super hungry. So I'm gonna have another cup of coffee, maybe pack up some cereal and milk and a banana to eat while I'm driving to work. I'm probably dealing with the rush hour traffic and being stressed about being late, and maybe, a kid's soccer practice that's after school or something. So that's caffeine, a refined carb, and a high glycemic fruit all in one meal, on top of stress and a poor night of sleep. My blood glucose levels shoot through the roof. We've got a big spike here. And that means that a bunch of insulin is going to be released to usher that glucose away. Because of that dramatic insulin response, now I'm hungry again by 10 a.m. The brain fog's creeping in, like I can't focus on my work. It's another blood sugar crash. So if you're keeping track, it's only mid-morning, and I've already crashed my blood sugar twice. I'm gonna have a little snack, a little Greek yogurt. I feel better, I perk up, I can get back to work, and then I'm famished again by noon. Like I just ate 2 hours ago and I'm already starving. Do you know the feeling? Me too, been there. So I have let's see, what are we having for lunch? Chicken salad sandwich, potato salad, and an apple. Let's just presume that the amount of chicken in the salad was kind of minimal, more like mayonnaise than chicken. And then we've got bread, potatoes, and an apple, all carbs. Pretty carb heavy lunch. That's gonna set me up for this all too familiar mid-afternoon slump. That is again a crash. So now I need more coffee, maybe a snack from the office kitchen, a nap face down on my desk, or like all three. Because that's the thing about the blood glucose roller coaster. The highs are really high, the lows are really low, and when you start off your day with a massive glucose spike, it's really hard to steady your glucose curve because you're just constantly trying to play catch up with the insulin response. If you closely look at the meals for the steady versus the dysregulated graphs, you're gonna notice there's only a few tweaks between them. And this was done to demonstrate that you don't have to be eating candy and soda all day to crash your blood sugar. Everybody's carb tolerance is a little different. Everybody's ratios of protein, fat, and fiber that you need to stabilize your blood sugar is going to be highly individualized too. So if you're already prone to crashes and spikes, it can be a simple matter of imbalanced macro proportions and some lifestyle factors that are sabotaging your blood sugar balance. Poor sleep, stress, caffeine, illness, all of these impact your blood sugar response. So with that being said, like 100% balanced blood sugar absolutely all the time is basically a fairy tale in modern day. Instead, we want to understand the factors and then recognize the effects so that we can make better choices for our body to keep our blood glucose values more stable throughout the day.